What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. It's like we're playing musical chairs or something. Last time, we went back into the TV world, where we climbed heaven once again. We managed to get all the items we need for all the quests that we've accepted, and we've gone ahead and done some Persona fusions, including finishing up Margaret's last request. In this episode, we've reached the top of heaven, and there's a shadow right beyond these doors. So let's not waste any time and go after it.
That's not good. Darkness won't work.
Of course it won't. So now we face off against the Lost Okina.
It's a no-brainer. I'm sure you'll win.
The Lost Okina drains ice and nulls physical, light, and dark. It knows the skills Dekunda, Life Drain, Stagnant Air, Seal Bomb, Mustard Bomb, Nevis Nebula, Megadola, Agidine, Bufudine, Zeodine, Garudine, Masakunda, Matarunda, and Makarakarn. This thing will pretty much null any sort of physical attacks and is Chie's worst freaking nightmare. But we do have some various other things that we can do to help mitigate it. So I will go ahead and start things off by increasing our evasion. I started with Thor, who has Automata Kaja. Status ailments might be a little bit of a problem. Okay, Thunder Rain would actually be really nice, but I will switch on over to... pretty sure... Wait, where is... There's Lachesis. Switch to Lachesis and use Secunda. Adjusting accuracy is going to be what is going to help out a lot. Agidine, and unfortunately, Kanji's physical attacks aren't going to be doing much good, but
come on down.
Increasing our attack power will help out considerably. The more damage we can deal, the faster we can get through this.
Someone else's
Alright, Mustard Bomb. Okay, that actually didn't do all too much. Let's switch on over to Thor and hit him with a Thunder Ray.
Persona.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now all we have to do is just keep on laying on the hurt. Kanji, hit him with the Zeodine. We're doing pretty well. Taking out his health really quickly, a lot faster than I expected. Now in Mustard Bomb.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great!
Okay, that still worked out pretty nicely. Let's hit him with another Thunder Rain. Yeah, just all of the boost Thor has to his attack power, plus the fact that it's a super powerful spell, pretty much puts us on par with Yukiko and Yosuke. Which is nice, considering that those two are my main attackers. Well, at least in terms of magic. Kanji, a little less so now. Oh no! Woo! Thank you, Yukiko!
Keep it up.
Alright, our attack power is still boosted. Let's try to finish this off while we still have it. Alright. Go ahead and hit him with an Agidine. Almost, and now our attack's going back to normal, but I think we can finish it with just these two attacks. So let's go! Hell yeah!
Serves him right.
Alright! beating it, we get a little boost of courage. Not that we really need it. And that's it. Overall, not too bad. I mean, honest to goodness, I probably could have done that and done the Persona fusions this time around. So what is our reward this time? Well, I can never remember where this one is. I think it's actually at the base of the steps. Ah, yes, right here. There's something on the floor here. For beating that boss, we get the Chakra Ring. And this item, I forget what it does, but I think it's pretty good. Chakra Ring, Chakra Ring. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Halves the SP cost when using magic. You all know how much I love to use magic spells, and if the cost of them is halved, that essentially doubles my SP pool. Which I am a fan of, and any SP recovery is, for all intents and purposes, doubled. So I am perfectly okay with that. Alright, and with that, we are good to call this exploration a day. We're definitely not good to call it an episode, that's for sure. But there's nothing more we can do. We've already made all the personas we need, and we've got all the items for our quests. So overall, I'd say we're good to go. Let's head back home. Okay, well, it's another quiet evening, and, well, we still don't really have much to do in the evenings, all things considered. Oh, I actually can't read. Can I really not? Huh. I guess I can't do anything. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, I guess so. After we come back from a TV exploration, we can't do anything. I guess I've always timed it in which it didn't really matter. Like, it would have just been a waste of an evening anyway. Yeah, we can't really do anything else. Alright, then. Well, unfortunately, there's no back rubs in this game, so we are just going to head on over to our bed and get some sleep. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually shown off what happens when you just go to bed. Yeah, you get... Basically, going to bed raises up your points in a random social link. I've never seen that one before. That was weird. Oh boy, gossip. Huh. Although, just saying that, this is normal, it's fine, that's actually not a great sentiment to take, all things considered. Yes. May remain unsolved? That would be 6 out of the 7. Even our teachers are being affected by the fog. Again, this is Mrs. Nakayama, so maybe this is relatively normal. Oh well, whatever. The day moves on to after school. And well, there's not really a whole lot that we can do. Although, I suppose now, well, actually, the first thing we should do would be to turn in our quests. That's the first thing that I should do before I forget. Okay, well, I got you your animal guide. And we get a Mokoi doll. Okay, so what does the Mokoi doll do? Absolutely nothing. We'll get into it a little bit more, but it really doesn't have a tangible effect, really. Okay, so next we should just probably head straight on over to the practice building. Can never quite remember the best way to get to it aside from just warping. But whatever. We got you your ore. Skip through this because we've already seen it. Here you go. And for this, we get a spirit radio. If your radios break immediately, then they're probably not that great. Well, whatever. So what exactly does the spirit radio do? The spirit radio restores all of an ally's SP, so like a soul food or a guardian. Which is actually really nice. Granted, like, I don't usually use the full SP recovery items, but they're still nice to have on hand. Anyway, now it's time to talk to the homely student. Alright, skip through this because we've already seen it. And here you go. Alright, for doing this, we get 3 assault signals. Okay, boosting up our stats during battle, not exactly a bad thing. Although, granted, I don't usually do that. Don't usually use those items, but hey, again, nice to have on hand in case I do need them. Anyway, we still have one more quest to turn in, and it's this guy right here. Well, I got you your lamp. Sir? And for doing this, you get 45,000 yen. Nice. Oh. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm glad I could help. Well, that was a little bit of a somber note to end on, but we've done it. We have now completed every single quest in the game. All 50 of them. So there we go. We have no more quests to do. We have no more to accept or accomplish. We are done. But we're not quite done with everything that we need to do yet. Our next destination is, of course, Daidara's. Since we've managed to get some more supplies, and by that I mean materials, we can see if there's anything more that we can make here. So let's go ahead and sell off all of our crap. And let's see what we can get. So from the flame scale, we get the, oh my gosh, the Ohori non Mikoto. Yikes, you couldn't split that up into 2 words? Whatever, moving on, we have the golden sand. And from that, we get a mythos robe. From the mink fur, we get a Lan Ling Wong. Okay. From the black signature, we get a black feather. Don't we have one of those? We probably found one in a gold chest somewhere. And that's everything. Okay. So the black feather, it's probably not that great. Yeah, increases resistance to darkness. We definitely have this. Alright, so that's not really too great. Mostly armor. We do have a new weapon for Yosuke, though. Let's see. Short katana name for the god of ending fires. Reduce fire damage by 30%. You know, I'm kind of good with keeping the bloody kunai, just with that extra wind damage. Yosuke isn't particularly weak to fire or anything. And the boost to attack power probably isn't justified. Okay, so now comes the armor. which are both female only. Okay. So the Mythos robe is nowhere near as good as the Amaterasu Hitoe. And Lan Ling Wang is also not as great as the Amaterasu Hitoe. Well, it's a good thing I found this thing then. I mean, if all I had was a talisman cape, then yeah. Especially the Lan Ling Wang. That would be a really great boost if this was the currently equipped armor. But damn, if that Amaterasu armor isn't fantastic. Oh well, whatever. It just leaves more money for us to have, so that will help out in terms of future Persona fusions. I probably don't even need to head on over to Shiroku. The worst thing that I used was just a go home. And that was it. So I don't think I need to resupply with anything. Alright, so what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to do something that we had access to for a while, and I even mentioned it, but we haven't actually done. And that would be spending some time with our girlfriend. Like I mentioned before, once you max out a person's social link, normally you can't hang out with them again. Like, for instance, Naoto's right here, but she doesn't have the exclamation mark above her head. But if someone is your girlfriend, you can spend extra time with them even though you won't really gain much for it. So, today, we're gonna be a nice boyfriend and spend some time with Yukiko.
Oh.
Aww. So yes, we can't become any closer to Yukiko, but we can spend the rest of the day with her. Well, if we should spend as much time as possible before the spring, do you just want to hang out today?
Hmm?
Whatever you want. Sorry?
I love you. Just a little longer.
And that's about it. There's no extra... Oh! Hey! Alright, my Soma combo came in. Finally. And now we've got another prize sticker, so now we can go for that again. Plus, I mean, we got a Soma. So yes, that's basically all it is. And I think that's about the same with any girlfriend if you choose to spend additional time with them. They'll just want to spend some time with you in your room, which I know sounds bad, but you know, I made my grievances known about that in Persona 3, and I will just do an abridged version of that right now. There are people who think that whenever, like, you max out, well, a female classmate's social link, and you choose to be their girl, or You choose to have them be your girlfriend. God, if it was the way that I was saying it right there, that would be super awkward. But if you have that person be your girlfriend, in this case Yukiko, there are people who kind of think that by like going over to your room, it basically means that you and that person have sex. I personally do not believe that at all. I think that just having that close relationship doesn't necessarily have to go to that length. Can it be romantic? Yeah, of course. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's sexual. So, whenever it's anything like that, I just think that it's just spending some time alone with the person that you love, and not necessarily in a sexual sense. So, yeah, just wanted to bring it to that attention because I definitely know people who would make jokes about that. And, well, I mean, even people who take that very seriously, that yes, that is what happens. Whereas I think to the contrary. So, before we actually do what we're going to be doing this evening, we are going to examine our shelf. Brahmin and Agni are looking pretty good. Man, it took a while to make both of those. However, we can actually put the Mokoi doll on the shelf. And, bum bum bum. Yep, that is our reward. We get a doll that looks like Mokoi. I'm pretty sure, like, eventually if you just wait around long enough, like, the head will move or something. Oh, yep, there it goes. I think it actually takes its head off or something. Looks like it moves sometimes. That's weird. So yeah, that's really all the Mokoi doll does. It's just extra decoration for your shelf. Not really too much, but hey, at the very least, our shelf is now full. Not quite as complicated as some other shelves that I've had to fill in the past, but hey, an accomplishment is an accomplishment. So, in terms of books that we're going to be reading, let's just continue the Man's Life series. I'm pretty sure we only have one book left in this. And so we're going to read Farewell to Man. And of course, we're going to just glance through it. All men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. The author attempts to retreat from the world of masculinity, only to realize its majesty. And like always, we get a lot of courage. Not that it's useful. Yes? The 11th hour? Oh, that one's easy. It means it's the last chance you have. not exactly of the right mind of thinking like, oh, just skipping class just because you don't feel like it. Or that you don't really like school. I mean, not too many people like going to school, but gotta think of your future instead of just worrying about the present. At any rate, it is now after school. So, what are you going to be doing today? Well, first thing we're going to do is head on over to the shopping district, because now that we have 3 prize stickers, we can get another bonus item. I hope it's something really good. We've gotten some chewing souls the last couple of times, and those are actually pretty nice, especially with how late in the game we are. So let's go ahead and once again, get the rare combo. Okay. So now, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, today, we're also going to be showing off something a little bit new. Although, unlike yesterday, in which we've had access to it for a while and just haven't done it because, well, we had some more productive things to do with social links. Today, this is something, we're going to be doing something that we've only recently had access to, but we haven't actually shown yet. And the fact is that during this time after we've rescued Nanako, I'm pretty sure one of our party members will be available in a time that they usually wouldn't. And if you talk to them, in today's case, Kanji, we can go and visit Nanako. Yes, it's not just for plot-related reasons that we can go see her. We can see her, I think, any of these days after rescuing her past the deadline. I don't know all of the days that we can go and what party members we need to talk to, but it will show a few party members and their respective days. So today, we can visit Nanako if we talk to Kanji. Hi, Nanako. We all came to see you. And in a practical sense, that is what you get if you go and visit Nanako. You will get points towards all of your party members' social links. So if you haven't maxed out any of them yet and you need additional points, especially if you need points in multiple of their social links, you can go here and you can get a lot of points very quickly. Thankfully, we don't really need that. But it is an option that is available to you should you need it. Alright, and evening falls, which means time to continue reading another book. Alright, so we'll continue reading Farewell to Man by quickly going through it. Blah, 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 blah. more courage, and hey, we have finished Farewell to Man. And we have finished the Man's Life series. Hooray! Only one category of books remains. We are almost done with reading. Oh boy, gossip. Now that just sounds ridiculous. Global warming is because of original sin. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Which is an incorrect way to spell Christmas. Well, considering Christmas was just last week. That would be Xmas with an apostrophe. You know, when he mentions cake, I just imagine the South Park song. On December 25th, all they do is eat a cake. And just hearing on that. Oh, Mr. Garrison. Well, at any rate, it is now after school, and it's a little bit early, but I don't think it's too early. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day right here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4, we continue on our days. Finals are just around the corner. They begin pretty soon, actually. But, well, I mean, we are... What was it again? We are heroic, rock solid, saintly, enthralling sage. So I think we'll be fine. At any rate, I am more concerned about Nanako. The fact that her condition doesn't seem to be getting better, that does worry me. Although, everyone else kind of seems to be worried about the fog. Which, while strange, I don't know. The fact that more and more people are just blaming the fog, well, blaming everything bad on the fog, I don't know. It seems weird. But whatever. We have finals to deal with, so we should probably focus on that. So until next time, everyone, take care.